Max is the tuba. Our son Tiny is a trumpet. And our son Slim is the trombone. Together, we are the brass family. We're called brass instruments because our bodies are usually made of brass. There's a mouthpiece at one end of the body, and on the other end is the bell. But you guys already knew that, right? In between is a tube. When the air flows through the tube, we make a sound. Even though we belong to the same family, we all make different sounds. I have a soft sound, says Fifi. Max burps out his low notes. Tiny screams. He can hit the highest notes. And Slim's sound slides all over the place. That's like a tongue twister. Slim's sound slides. I've been having a tough time with that the last couple of days. It can get noisy around our house. Sometimes I have to tell the kids to put a mute in their bells. Uh-oh, that might be a clue about something we're gonna learn today too. Each member of the family has a different shape, but people play us basically the same way. To play a brass instrument, musicians buzz their lips against the mouthpiece. Then they blow into the tube. Musicians can make different sounds by placing their lips on the mouthpiece in different ways. Take a look at Max. He's a big instrument, isn't he? A musician needs a lot of air to play a tuba. It's like breathe, blow, breathe, blow. It's a big instrument. Now look at Slim. He doesn't have valves like the rest of us. He has a slide. To play a trombone, a musician should have long arms. He needs to move the slide back and forth to play the different notes. The French horn is the hardest instrument to play. Phoebe says, I can be stubborn. A musician pushes the valves with her left hand, then she cups the right hand and places it inside the bell. It's important for air to flow through the instrument just the right way. Tiny the trumpet is the smallest and most common brass instrument, but he has a special place in our big family. Trumpets announce things. I'm going to have our trumpet announce. Who knows how they announce things? Charge, right? You've been to a baseball game? Awesome, thank you. For example, today, Tiny stood on the balcony and squealed. I knew something exciting was about to happen. Max was dancing on the street below. He puffed out some long, deep notes. Before I could say ooh la la, Tiny ran outside to join him. Slim and I started playing too. We love jazz music. Slim used his hand and a mute to make a wah wah sound. Anybody ever heard that in the cartoons or something like that? Wah 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 wah, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we might get to hear that later too. We'll see. I don't know, maybe. Before long, the whole neighborhood was making noise. The percussion family marched over. There was Sticks, the snare drum, and Barry, the bass drum. Sticks tap-tapped, Barry boom-boom. They added the rhythm. Then Clara, the clarinet, and Slick, the saxophone, joined in. They're part of the woodwind family down the street. People all over town heard the sound and gathered on the street. They clapped, they sang, they danced, and we played all day long. And so we might get to do some clapping and moving around a little bit today to the music as well.